It's the Broncos going up against the Raiders. Now let's head down to Jim Nance and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
Talib's the deep back for the opening kick. The best team in the AFC will be kicking off to get this game started. This game is underway. Talib's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Manning's going to be at quarterback today. And he's put together quite a season in the top 10 in the league when it comes to passing yards.
Well, when you watch Peyton Manning play, there's a core of plays that he still runs that he has great success with. Everybody in the NFL knows he's going to run them, but he still makes them work.
First down at the 25. Now makes the move to the right. Here's a look at the Broncos' offense. Their running game, not what everybody thought it would be. Right in the middle of the pack when it comes to league average. The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. Here's the Raiders defense. This is a tenacious front seven that has done a great job against the run this season. The Broncos are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Throws the pass. Thomas has got the catch and the first.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
And the reception by Anderson.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of a couple that time. Second and 12. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. Manning comes out in the pistol. The Broncos from the 32. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
On the receiving end, Cody Latimer.
Latimer is a great slant route runner. He knows how to stick his outside foot in the ground and go right across the middle of the field. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he picks up good yards. It doesn't quite get a first down, though.
Manning's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Anytime your receiver running any route in the NFL, they're worried about getting hit. Don't lead them too far in a slant route. Just throw it right at them.
Third down and 1. Handoff made.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's 4th down.
The kick is good. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
Carr's going to jog out to the huddle now. He is a definite threat to beat you with his arm. He's in the top 10 right now in the league when it comes to touchdown throws.
Well, I believe, just like some of those fans in the front office of the Raiders, they believe in Derek Carr, and so do I. He's got all the talent, the intangibles you want in an NFL quarterback. They should have success with him behind center.
First down at the 20. Makes the play.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Carr's going to take it from the gun. Looking to go deep. Comes down with no. The defender tips it out. And now let's take a look at the Raiders offense. This is one of the better offensive units we've seen in the NFL in years. Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. Second down and 10. Murray's taking the handoff. And they tackle him there at the 34.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Wants to go deep. That ball should have been picked, but instead it's knocked away incomplete. And now here's the Broncos defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. The Raiders have it at the 34, trying to plow ahead.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line. The Raiders come to the line. The first down marker is at the 24. Third and 6. Shakes past the defender. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
You got to be big, strong. You got to be tough. And we saw all those qualities that time in that run. Look at the broken tackles.
First and 10. Carr's going to scramble. Oakland, touchdown. Carr's up to 25 touchdown passes on the season. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Caldwell's got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders defense starts this series knowing the last time they were out here, they allowed a field goal.
Yeah, it was not a good drive for them, and I know the coaches were upset. I was watching them on the sideline yelling at a few guys, so I expect a better effort this time out.
Justin Tuck has a sack. Back here in the second quarter, defense ruled the first. And what are we going to see here, you think, in the second quarter, Phil?
Well, I think the first thing they got to do, Jim, is just believe in what they did all week long preparing for the game. All the practices, all the film sessions, and just know sometimes it takes more than one quarter to get the answers. So stay with the game plan.
The ball is fumbled. The defense has the football. Anderson's the one who brings them to the ground. They're happy to begin this drive from this point. First down at the 26. That picks up 11.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
first down at the 15. Raiders, touchdown. That's his 13th touchdown catch of the year. They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz in this league. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. Thomas is ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side. I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done.
Second down here. Osweiler set in the pistol.
Get ready.
Sanders. That's a gain of 6. That's his first reception today.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
Let's go.
3rd and 5. Up in the air, and he's got the catch.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Picks up 8 here. Aqib Talib marching back onto the field now. He has to be pretty discouraged with the way this game has played out in the early stages, Phil.
Yeah, I think he should be. Listen, what you do as a defensive leader, you got to go out there and rally the troops. And what do I mean about rallying the troops? Just get them together and make sure they're just doing their job. Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down, 2 to go. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up the first down. That's nice.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Now 1st and 10. Staying on the ground. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Raiders from the 32. Cards on the move. And the catch is made by Rod Streeter.
Raiders did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second. Short really puts the defense in a tough position.
It's 2nd down and 3. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. Carnes standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Oakland Raiders, touchdown. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they are putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change what you're doing, and get back in this game.
Caldwell's He's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Here's Sanders getting set to start this next possession. He's been off his game in this first half, Phil.
Yeah, it's been an awful game all around, but the star wide receiver is having an absolute terrible day so far. And if they want to win, you better pick it up, find ways to get open, and hope this quarterback gets him the football.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Osweiler's got it in the gun. Ball is out. A lucky break to make the recovery, but still, it's 3rd down. No time to huddle now. And the pass is thrown away. The Broncos will have to punt. Away from the hit. And that's a gain of 9. The Raiders have lit it up today, Phil. Carr's been airing it out and finding the end zone.
Yeah, he has been right on target, pinpoint with those passes, and he is the main reason they're winning this game here today.
Coming to the line right at the 50. Carr set. Empty backfield. First down at the 50. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Handoff. Richardson taken down after a gain of about 10. 3rd down now. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Trevathan that time on the tackle. This is going to be a long field goal attempt. The Raiders signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. This is a long field goal about to be attempted. Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got to lead, keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stomp it and try to bury this team.
The Broncos. Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 3 on the play. We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here in the Mile High City. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards in this one-sided affair. It'll be a touchback. The Raiders have a lot of bounce in their step as they retake the field here. They've scored on 3 straight drives and built up a very nice lead for themselves.
Yeah, confidence is a great thing. And when you have confidence, you can go out there and you can get it done. That's what we see. They're excited. No matter who takes the field for the football team, you can see the excitement, the emotion, and they're taking advantage of it. Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Looking across the middle, pass is intercepted. Phil, they haven't had a whole lot go their way up up to this point, but some adjustments at halftime lead to the interception early in the third.
Yeah, it could be some adjustments, but it also could be just the fact they needed to play harder. We saw that on that drive, and I think that's the biggest reason why they got the interception.
First down at the 49. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Second down and 10. And he's thrown to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. Owen Daniels makes the catch. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Good job by the defense that time. They play smart. Third and long. Cover the deep receivers. Make the quarterback throw it short on third and long.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. Cards back in shotgun formation. There's a flag out. Richardson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Lee Smith with the reception. That's his third catch of the day.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Second down and 5. And straight ahead, Richardson.
If you want to run the football to success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Third and 2. Richardson. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Richardson's looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the third down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's fourth down.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Raiders have it at the 24. Richardson taken down.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Good play call, and they make it work.
First down at the 31. The Raiders now move the chains.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
First down at the 45. Got a big lane. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down and 10. And Crabtree's tackled down at the 24. Mark him down for another reception. The Raiders take it from the 23. The give. And Richardson's tackled down at the 17.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it, and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down, 3 to go. Takes another handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The Broncos will come out in the dime. First and 10. They feed it to him one more time. Richardson taken down. That's going to be a pickup of 9.
The Raiders have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards. Can the defense make a stop? They bent a lot here in this drive. They had the offense backed up. They let them march down the field. Now you're in the red zone. Make the right call and stop it.
We're back, and this game has not been close. This has been a long drive so far. The final quarter underway now with this snap.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. They call his name again.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 3. Toss to the outside. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. And that just adds to what was already going to be a lopsided victory.
Well, you and I have done a few lopsided wins, but this one will be right at the top of the list and right from the very start. You know, we heard it from the coaches. They had a lot of confidence in their team today. And, boy, their team came out. They were sharp, and they got it done.
Talib's running this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Broncos weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses. All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First and 10. Incomplete as Manning is off target on that pass. The Broncos have had one of the best offenses in the league this season, but here they've been kept in check, and it's a reason why they're behind right now, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, I just think they were not ready to play today's game. And look, we have found out in any level of sports, you just can't go out there and turn the switch on. It's a bad day by the offense.
Could have been intercepted.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Third down and 10. Cody Latimer has the catch. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down at the 42. And it's just thrown away. Second down now. C.J. Anderson with the catch.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half. If you're on the offensive side, don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Now 1st and 10. Gets the handle here. Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. 2nd and 10. Anderson's got it on the handoff. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Peyton Manning will be taking this one from the gun. 3rd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The point after try is in the books. The Broncos preparing for the onside kick. And the hands team does its job as the onside kick attempt is thwarted. The Raiders coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Second down after the incompletion. It's a 2 tight end formation. Here's the handoff. Richardson taken down. Give him 5 yards.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
The Raiders have to get to the 33 for a first. Spins out of the defender's clutches. Von Miller ends the play.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. 1st down and 10. They'll go ground. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
You want to be a running back in the NFL, I'll say this. You better be able to break some tackles. We saw multiple tackles broken that time. Good job.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Raiders from the 22. Richardson's going to secure the handoff. Richardson taken down.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock, know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Richardson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
1st and 10. Carr's going to take off with it. Raiders in for the score. And Crabtree's second touchdown of the game. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
And no return here, so Manning will start this drive from the 20. The Broncos head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and trying to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation.
The Broncos from the 22. And the reception by Anderson. Anderson's met after a gain of 3. The Broncos signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. Peyton over to Thomas. That timeout by the offense. First down at the 35. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
The point after is good. Thomas over on the sidelines, probably still getting some praise for that last drive. He had over 70 yards receiving on that scoring drive. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
It's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game.
The Raiders with no timeouts left.
One more play, and it's in the books.
The Raiders take it from the 28. Carr's taking off. But it falls incomplete.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.